Grand rising, everybody. Welcome to Spread Space. Um, burn some sage. Clear this out. So, I figured out how to work my phone. My screen is only visible in the top half or the top first inch. And I said, oh, figures. Mercury goes retrograde. You know, now we're in the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde, and I'm feeling it already, obviously. Mercury doesn't really go full retrograde until, what is it, July 19th? I forget, but when it does actually go retrograde, it's sextiling Venus, so it's actually gonna. That actually means that we have some kind of support or some kind of help from our environment, our relationships, our comfort.
How do we take the sound off?
The sound off?
Yeah.
Add sound. Oh, you have to edit it.
Oh, so you have to go in CapCut?
Yep. Alright. So yes, so Mercury is related to Hermes, which is the god of commerce, thieves. So I hear like thieves getting caught, you know? You think of like retrograde is reversal, setbacks, anything that is, you know, redoing, retrying, you know, going over. It's a shift. It's a turning point where it's actually turning. Well, it's not, but it looks like it. So this is the energy it brings to us, right? And Mercury is, you know, the messenger of the gods, the translators, interpreters, commerce, health, travel, poets, inventors, sleep. So all this is going to be interrupted, perhaps. And Hermes, Greek god of transitions, boundaries, and the snake on the pole. So it reminds me of Numbers 21, you know, when all the people were grumbling against God, and God sent the poisonous serpents to bite the people, and some of the people were like, oh, I'm sorry, God. So Moses went to God and was like, you know, they're sorry,
Are you serious?
take the poisonous serpents away. And God's like, I'm not taking the poisonous serpents away, but if you make a brass serpent and put it on the pole, tell the people to simply look at it, they will be healed. And he did that, and some of the people laughed and didn't look, and they died, and the people that did look, they survived. Well, 700 years later in 2 Kings, Hezekiah was sent to destroy all these people because all these people start worshiping the serpent on the cross, thinking that it was the serpent on the cross that saved them when it was really God. And then even Jesus says in John that, oh shit, oh my god, is that on the rug? Oh my god.
Good thing most of it didn't touch.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Wild tail.
Don't touch it.
Good thing most of it didn't
Keep her
touch
back.
the
Just keep her back. We're having explosions.
Did you only have one person who's watching?
So?
I'm waiting for my people. Sometimes it says that and it's a whole bunch of people, so it doesn't it doesn't do it until all at once. But
And
like
because
nobody's watching because of all this. I'm being distracted, and I don't even know. I can't even see if anyone's texted and sent it. I don't even know. Usually it says if my messengers, but there's no my messengers. Let's see if I change this. Okay, here we go. What's up, Carla? Let me see if I change it to all messages. There is no chat. Is there now? Here, now we go. Welcome chat, remember.
The AI voice.
Jeru. Okay, here's all my people. Alright, now we can start. Hello! Hey, yo! What up, Jeru? Just quit my job while I find another one soon. Well, this is the one that flipped out. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. It's almost like this is the Ace of Swords, which is some kind of cut. It's like the truth cut. Or perhaps you had to say something, or something was said. Maybe this was a thought. A new thought, perhaps, or something new was said. There was a new slice, and because of this new slice, now a new thing is going to be offered to you. This is going to, it's like almost like recepting, intercepting, responsibility. Loved the job, hated the boss. Okay. There's the Nine of Wands. So something about the Nine of Wands is standing up.
What about
Standing up. So I was talking about Mercury retrograde. I didn't even get into the full thing because we were talking about the Mercury retrograde, what the retrograde was, what Mercury is. Now we're talking about Mercury in Leo. What up, Felicity Jonkers? Mercury in Leo. What was wrong with your phone earlier? I missed it. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. Mercury retrograde. Everything is wrong, especially with technology, with communication. With my phone, I figured it out. I always keep my brightness like mad low because my battery is always dying. Y'all know that. So my screen's messed up. I only see the top 1 inch of my screen. So I'm like, oh shit, let me try to brighten my screen. So I went like this and brighten my screen, and ta-da, I can now see through. I guess only the top is broken. Grand Rising, everybody. Hey, Christina Douglas, Felicity, Carla, Doru. So yes, this retrograde, this time we're going to be seeing changes, just changes of directions. And especially when we're talking about Leo, the lion, where the sun, the house of the ruler of the sun, is this, where kings are, the kingship, rulers, leaders, the sun's temple, father figures, things like this. Marita. Alright. Alright, Carla, let's see. I'm going to start. We're going to go in order. 411. We'll give you the 411. Let's see. But I know Mercury retrograde has a lot to do with all this. Alright. Carla. There's the Wheel of Fortune. And I see you as this magician. Like, you made the wheel turn. This is a very fortunate event. Like, what you did or whatever you did here, this fortunate event, I see it as it's turning in your favor, especially when it comes to money and your feelings. With the cup and the pentacle up top, this is, whereas like before we weren't happy, perhaps we weren't getting enough, or perhaps we weren't happy with our money. Now it's on up and up. It's like things are turning around. The High Priestess in reverse. I hear a fortunate event. Yeah, remember to show your love. Hit that subscribe button. Alright, Marita, how's my journey to my country gonna go? Well, there was going to be a change of events, and if you're going during Mercury retrograde, I allow enough time for delays, especially when it comes to travel. With the Star in reverse and the Three of Cups with the Three of Swords background, it almost seems as though we're going to receive some kind of information that's going to leave us alone or leave us sad. But it is the Three of Pentacles. It's almost like, you know, in the background of the Three of Pentacles, but the other two are missing. Maybe we are going to be left alone, and this is going to tell us some kind of secret information, something about the stars, but maybe it doesn't feel like it's a good thing, you know, especially here. But it is a very unfortunate event. Yeah, it's like the scales tip. There's something that happens that's like unhappy. Maybe some kind of information that you find out that makes you upset. Something like this. But, like, it seems so sad. But it's not. It's as if it brings you good. You know, it brings good changes. I'm a Leo if it matters. Christina, alright. Christina Leo. I don't think it matters that you're a Leo. It matters where Leo is in your birth chart. Like, what house is it in? Like, Leo's in my second house, so it's going to affect my finances. Go figure. Go figure. Christina. Leo. Wow, this Wheel of Fortune keeps coming. So, definite change of events. And this is an unfortunate change of events. It's like, oh shit, something like this shit turns. It's not in my favor. I no longer. It's almost like you lost a job, or you lost a love, and then you lost a job. Something got taken away. You're in some kind of chaos, but look, it takes you to the Page of Pentacles, and now this Page of Pentacles is the Hangman. It's as if the Hangman, it's almost as if he was suspended for a little, or now he's back on his feet. He has a token, he has a new job, he's learning some kind of new thing, whether it's a new class, a new something. It's learning something, perhaps learning how to get back on the road, because we were stuck here for a while. Now we're not. It's almost like we dropped both of them. Perhaps it is. It's like this was the unfortunate event that helped us drop this, but it's like, if we would have dropped that, we wouldn't have this in our hands. So it's like, and again, an unfortunate event that leads to a blessing. It's like a blessing in disguise. I'm telling you, this Mercury retrograde. It's like we're going back to, like, or redo something, or redo, like I was saying in the first live, it's almost like we're refiling all these memories, or all of these files in our mind. Felicity, my dear, couldn't you tell me if my son hiring joggers will get a permanent job? Will he apply in the upcoming months, please? My video. Okay, let's see.
That was so sad, teacher. You gotta kill one of the ants.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. With the King of Wands in reverse, this almost tells me that we need to micromanage the inside, or macro manage. It's almost as if this is like a tyrant, or some kind of control freak, or we're not committed. Something like this. We're knocked off our throne. It's as if we don't have the confidence, you know, the King of Wands in reverse, and he's the Emperor, so he's breaking some kind of contract. So perhaps this is telling us we need to armor up, or break some kind of contract, or yeah, it's like we need to take some kind of action. Perhaps if he can do anything he wants if he takes some kind of action. Yeah, but it's like the Knight of Swords. We're not doing anything. Perhaps he's... Yeah, it's like maybe it has something to do with a lover, or somebody who's blocking him. And it's like some kind of energy blocking this. Taking the money, holding the money. With the Four of Pentacles, it's like, well, why get a job if somebody's just going to take it all? In a sense. Something like that. I don't know. Remember to show your love. Subscribe. 77. Hey, Laverne. How are you? God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son. Oh, yeah. I was telling the story. Speaking of John 3:16. John 3:14. Where he actually, Jesus, remember I was saying about the serpent on the cross with the Hermes, and we brought up the serpent on the cross. Well, Jesus compares himself. He says, I, the Son of Man, I'm going to be lifted up like that serpent on the cross. He even forecasted his own death. And said, and this is what the people are doing. All the people are going to worship me because they're not even going to listen to my words. All in the Bible. It's all written, y'all. All right, Laverne, here we go. For General, for Laverne. Oh, wow. So we have, look at these angels, these powerful healing angels. And it's as if we go from this, this is the Temperance as the Page of Cups, which this healing brings a new energy, a new feeling, right? And it's as if, and I see the Hangman back on his feet, because this is the same thing in the Hangman. And these are the same rings, red rings. Maybe there is some boundaries when it comes to love, because with this king here, he's sitting secure with this. It's almost like this is something solid here. Here it's like young and malleable, and here it's like there's no changing this. This is solid. We're not taking no risk. Maybe we are like moving into this, going into this kind of energy. Maybe from us healing into this, and for keeping our foot down, and for staying so, the same thing every day, keeping grounded and being committed to this healing as this new feeling. It's like, because we're setting this new feeling, it's like now we're going to be gifted as this King of Pentacles, something so secure, coming from this where it's like not secure at all. That's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, or the Ten of Cups in reverse. Jeru says, Claire loves you, Mitchell. I do love you, Mitchell. That's why I tell you truth. But don't believe me. Look up the information for yourself. Please do not believe me. Sun and Mercury. Yep. Whoop. BC. Grand Rising, beautiful babes. Was that my grandpa who led me to the song last night? Ryan Larkins, Mayberry Memories. Did he help with the rage that was sent my way yesterday? Let's see. Okay, the Knight of Swords. I think this is what this is. Some kind of argument, some kind of lie. This is some kind of rage. Some kind of rage like, oh, you're not leaving, you're not going, you're not stopping, you're not something.
My queen has 4 cocoons.
Shut up.
Workers are gonna come in like the next 5 days.
Or a week.
5 or less. 5 or less.
Oh, so I just got some very bad news, but very, very good
Yes.
news. Oh, awesome. Good. See how the way it works? That's good. And this came up in the first collective reading, where we were finally picking up all the pieces and coming in out of the cold. This also came up in the first collective reading with the Fool in reverse. It's almost as if we dropped the keys. Perhaps we dropped the keys when this one dropped the cup. Perhaps that was the foolish thing, was this one dropping the cup. It's like, oh, maybe this one was the foolish one. Because, wow, what is this? Okay, so it's as if there's some kind of keys dropped right here with the Fool. Almost like antagonizing. It's almost like, oh, look what I got this, in a sense. And then it's like right when you go and get it, they like drop it so that way you can't see it, or you cannot get it. Something like this is like foolishly done, like antagonizing something. the Page of Wands. This is the card I pulled up with that. It's like mixing all the colors together, right? And then it goes to the Two of Cups in the Two of Pages background with the Two of Wands in the Two of Cups background. Oh, you see this? It's like he comes,
We just
he
posted our
goes.
first video. Titi, we just posted our first
All right,
video
I'm live.
on this channel 13 minutes ago and it already has 30 views.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait
Wait,
to see it.
tell your people to subscribe to us.
Okay, so you tell them to subscribe to you. I can't with these kids. So it's almost as if somebody steps in here. It's almost as if I see this as some like an angel stepping in here to like stop here, and then I see like throwing some kind of water on you, pouring some kind of healing. There's these, I see these, and only the bottoms of them are glowing. Do you see that? Oh, maybe the tops are too glowing, but we just don't see it because of this. But it's as if this real healing with the star, and it's almost like in public or out in the notice, out for everyone to see. Yes, information coming through. Leah Shank, yes, I understand. Okay. 7-7, my phone is glitching, mofo. This AM1, all my last nerve, I know, mine too. All BC says, hey kiddos. There are some major changes going on with work, having to sell our cattle, stepping back to go forward. Oh shoot. Thank you, my lady. You still on me? I say if the shoe fits. Because we do have the Knight of Cups walking in with the Hermit as the Knight of Cups. Like this Knight of Cups is coming with some kind of love, forgiveness, with a full overflowing cup of water. But it's because he's coming as the Hermit. He was alone all this time. He went up the mountain and he came all the way back down the mountain. And it's like now he has the light. And now he has his cup overflowing. Now he's coming back to give it to the people. He's coming back to heal all of the Nine of Wands. It's almost as if all the people who... But I don't get it, because it's like, maybe it's like, oh, I feel to take responsibility because, or I don't want no protection. Maybe it's like, I can do it by myself. Something like this with the Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior. And see, he has the glove on the ground. He could easily put the glove on, but he doesn't. And then the thing comes, and now he's bleeding. You see, he's bleeding. It's like you failed to put on some kind of protection, and now because we failed to have some kind of protection, now we're bleeding. Now we're hurt because of it. Now we're looking at everything like, oh shit, now what do we do? Where do we go from here? Now where do we put these things? Hey, cool, happy. I do believe in Jesus. No, you should have been here for the morning. We told the real story. If he is the way to life, you should not worship him. Jesus is the beast. More creativity is 2025, guys. Nobody's scamming here. 911. It's an emergency. The guy, well, hello. You came just in time. I love you so much. Lauren. The Lovers in reverse. Division. Religion is division. And here comes the Ace of Cups. And this is why. He comes with this overflowing cup. He goes up the mountain and learns. that Jesus is the beast. I love you guys so much. You should go in the beginning and hear the whole story. I think I told the whole story. Maybe I broke it up into 2 lives. I don't know. This is the second time I was live today. I tried the first time and it didn't work really well. My phone was broke. Mercury retrograde shadow period begins. It began already. How you doing, Lauren? So lies. So perhaps this is what this is, this Mercury retrograde period. It's almost like we're experiencing these setbacks or left out for you to find the right way. It's like Jesus says, do not worship me, worship my Father. But we worship the beast anyway. This is the lies we've been told to take us away. Oh, thank you, Lauren. I am doing good. That's good. You're still alive and kicking. I'm praying for you too, shorty. The 411. Alright, let's see. Who's next?
Mom,
Yes.
you know how my queen ant is like orangish?
Mhm.
Orangish? I was thinking I should name it Queen Ember.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes.
Oh, Ants Academy. Mom, tell the people on your live to subscribe
You
to us.
tell them.
Subscribe to Ants Academy. Subscribe to Ants Academy. And watch all
Very
our
nice.
videos. It's good.
Can you do me? Sure. The Anubis Show. The Anubis Show.
Oh, yes.
Why is it
Well,
working?
there's a whole bunch. So we'll go through it. The Anubis Show. So you got the moon came down, and all these came down on top of it, which this is almost like some illusion. It's like almost like you're not that you're being forced to see some kind of illusion, but almost like some kind of illusion is like right in your face that almost you can't see it. This is like half the day. Hold on, let's see. What about this moon? Okay, look, oh my god, both of them. I like that. Alright, so yeah, we're in the midst of some kind of chaos, and perhaps it does have to do with this Mercury retrograde, taking something out, this oil and water don't mix, something like this. We're in this chaos, right? Perhaps it was some kind of news that we received with the Knight of Wands in reverse, almost like news we received that broke our heart, like had us like really like almost like I feel really sad, right? And it's almost like there's some kind of something hidden or something under the surface that we're unaware of, but it's almost like you're maybe, okay, you may think that you are aware of it, right? Okay, look, this moon is full. You see it right here, right? This moon is right here, but it's as if it's almost like you see it, you know it's there, but you don't have no proof. But it's like it's all in the stars. Something like this. It's in here. This is all about lining up. They're both doing this. They're both like lining up some kind of moon even, and this has something to do with the healing. Maybe we are like put out in open or out where everyone can see, and it's like now maybe this is some kind of hidden information that's still under the surface. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords, though, it's coming out. It's definitely coming out. Perhaps this is you speaking it, or like you're receiving this information from the dead, or from, I see a blue jay. It's almost like somebody's giving you this information. It's like, oh, a little birdie told me so, or something like this. Weird. But you're definitely getting some kind of truth. And I don't know if these are still your cards, but they came out the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool. So it's like, they're like, hold up, don't we have a contract? You're not going anywhere, blah, blah, blah. You're standing up here, building some kind of boundaries. And then with the Six of Pentacles, it's like almost like taking some kind of loss. We're taking a loss, or perhaps something got taken from us, and it's like we're leaving that behind, or we're leaving. Maybe it was like you were giving, and it wasn't getting back in return. So it was like, okay, well, I'm taking this and that, and I'm just leaving that behind. You know, I'm going to start saving up as the King of Pentacles. Well, the card revealed. I just said the story. Use your intuition. Thank you, Lauren. Yes, make sure you hit that subscribe and like if you resonate with your reading. Well, the Emperor in reverse is a breach of contract. Breach of contract. And that's at 7. The King of Pentacles is 7 and 4 swords. Yep. It's all coming to an end. And there's love. So yeah. Let me know. Alright, who's up? Who's next? Alright, what up, everybody? This is the retrograde. This is the retrograde as my screen starts to flicker. Perhaps we are losing some money or going back impatient. It's almost like there is delays. So we're going to need some strength. This is definitely going to give us some healing. Cause it's like we're going to need strength. We're holding on into like making some kind of idea or making some kind of choice on which way to go. So should we go to the capital or should we go to the woods? And this is, you go back to, you don't want to go to somewhere new. It's like you don't want to go somewhere new, but then we take it to this conversation between the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. And she's like, well, we have to be honest. We have to be alone. We have to take care of our baby. We have to be logical about this. And he is all Leo about it. And is like, oh, well, let's just sing it out. We'll sing it out to the crowd. And you know about palm readings? I've been seeing a lot of videos popping up of nowhere saying, if you have an M and a crescent moon, watch this video. Don't everyone have an M and a crescent moon? No. No, not everyone has an M and a crescent moon. I get an M and a crescent moon. The crescent moon is right there. This thing. Right here. That goes all the way across. That's the crescent moon. And this is the M. But no, not everybody got that. No, they say you got the crescent moon. You want to give her more emphatic. You're more in tune with the psyche. And if you have the M, that's a lot of money. Your security. That's what I know about that. I know a lot about that, actually. You could tell how many kids you have, or have had, or will have, how much stress you have, how much loss you went through, like, a lot, just by the lines on your fucking hand. It's like, as above, so below, like the stars and everything, it's the same thing. But that video you played last night reminded me of a couple of those videos. I was okay, this can't be random. Okay, this can't be random. What video did I do last night? That was the cancers video. That was an emergent video, and I just did that real quick. I don't even know what that was about. What was that about? I'm not sure which video you're talking about. Cancers. Oh, messages under messages. Yes. And that's that. Decoding. Moon in reverse. With the Six of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands. It's almost like a gift. It's like some kind of truth is coming. It's like we're going to be aware. Some awareness is coming. It's like awareness or an awakening of how we truly feel, or of true feelings, or some kind of dripping emotion. Maybe this has to do with the dripping moon. And it does have to do with the tower, of like the tower falling so we can see the moon. But this is like the dark side of the moon. But this is some kind of information coming that's going to gift us, I don't know, perhaps even some kind of food. But it's bringing us to movement, to this Eight of Wands, where it's like, okay, now we're moving quick. We move to the Five of Pentacles. We move from this gift to out in the cold. It's like, okay, this is your gift. It's like, now you're out here because... And you're not seeing it as a gift. You're not seeing it as a gift. You're looking down like, oh, I'm out in the cold. And you're not looking up and seeing, being in the now and seeing all the gold. It's almost like this is a gift to move us away from where we are, out of this situation that we're in, into the King of Cups, where we get some kind of support, and into the Six of Wands, where we're offered some, this is like a really good thing, breaking us free from this, bringing us into the Lovers, the Six of Cups, really good things.
That's good. Oh my goodness.
Find any more?
Nope.
Six of Wands again. Can't make this up.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
5 cocoons. I'm gonna stay here until they hatch.
And they're not the ones that you brought. They were actually
Yeah, she laid them.
Laid by her?
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Watch, Muna's gonna run out. See, watch her. You gotta shut that door all the way so Muna don't run out. She's gonna try to get out. No, she's gonna run out. Muna, come. Hey, Louise, how are you? You want me to pull your cards real quick before I hang up? 911. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, my phone's starting to do that thing again. Alright, Louise. Okay, the moon and the stars. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So we are breaking free from some kind of mental restriction. And it begins with us receiving some kind of information, whether it is through a dream or through the subconscious. It's as if we're finally offered some kind of, I hear a revealing of these stars. It's like all these stars I see now, and it's the same stars here. It's almost as if this revealing is bringing some kind of healing. And the Six of Pentacles. Perhaps you get paid for this, or it's almost like a gift. Man, and then there's the Emperor in reverse. It's almost like a gift that you, maybe this is the gift that the Emperor is now in reverse. He's off his throne. He's no longer in charge. The Emperor is the father. This could be a lack of protection or something like that. Oh, great. Oh, okay. That could be it. I say, you know your readings. Alright, I'm going to read these and then I'm going to hang up. So, in my hand is the Three of Wands, and this is us floating away without the other one, right? And on the bottom we have the Two of Cups in reverse, like there's some kind of separation or a breach of a contract or a broken contract. But underneath that, it's like, okay, this broken contract leads to a new book or leads to some kind of new contract, some kind of new document, right? Maybe a new partner. Because here it's almost like this partner leaves. If this partner wouldn't leave, we wouldn't see the magic that was left. And then it was like all this in a deep subconscious that they're bringing, right? Now these three are in a deep subconscious, leading to what these three are here upright. It's like, okay, well, we have to figure this out first in order for us to figure this out. Again, with the other Eight of Swords. Now we have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. The Ace of Wands and the Fool are both in reverse. It's almost like we're being held up by this Knight of Cups, which this is this new love. Perhaps this is like a vet visit. It's like, oh, you got to check to see if your heart's still beating, or maybe we do have to do some kind of checkup. And, you know, the Knight of Cups is normally offering some kind of love or forgiveness, or, you know, maybe this is traveling, and maybe this is saying that, you know, especially in this Mercury shadow period, this Mercury retrograde, we're going to be going through delays. So don't be foolish when it comes to this, especially maybe there's somebody from the past coming back saying don't be foolish with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe this has something to do with work or family with your children. Because then we have the Three of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like, okay, well, Maybe we come into some kind of teamwork where we put all these together with, again, with the Three of Wands. It's like something does come together. Our inner child, our creativity. Maybe this is this in Leo with the Mercury retrograde and this sun, right? It's like the truth shines down on it and it really sets us free. It breaks this book open and now it's like all the information's out. I love you guys. The Three of Wands. We're packing our bags and we're out of here. Don't forget your crystals, I hear. Oh, I see all the hearts in the 100s. I love you guys. What it do, what it do. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. Oh, the Four of Swords. This reminds me of some kind of scrying or some kind of divination. Jesus loves you too, Skeleton Reaper. Don't worship the beast. Jesus says, don't worship me, worship my Father. I'm carrying mine around now since I got mine. Hell yeah. Don't you feel much better? Is Skeleton Reaper legit? I don't know. Maybe he's searching for some kind of truth. I don't actually tell them I love them and give them a kiss. I tell them I love them and give them a kiss. Oh, that's so cool. You can program them. Oh, there's that crystal. This is a river rock. I found it at the river. I got that. I got that. And there's another river rock I got at the river. Look how cool this one is. It's like a regular rock, right? And then look at this. It's like clear blue in there. You can't really see it. You see it when it's wet. You see it when it's wet. But that one's cool too. Wow, stunning. Oh, thank you. Muna. Four of Swords again. I'm gonna pull this book on the message from the Four of Swords. Message from the Four of Swords. Communication. Communication. And this is like in another language. So perhaps it's like we're trying to figure out another language. It's almost like with Drew and the crystals. It's like, okay, now Drew is learning a whole nother language. He's learning a vibration of the crystals. He's learning, is the crystal full? Is it talking good to me? Is it talking bad to me? He's learning the crystal language. I love you, Drew. So, yes, talking, words, reminiscing, told, informed, written, letter, news, message. This is total Mercury energy. Auto-suggestion, dialogue, liberation through words, affirmations, transitions, emissions, reception, need to speak, the power of the word. And then I look up and it says cheesy catastrophe. The first was the word, which that's a lie, because in Proverbs 8 it says the wisdom came before the word, and you guys all know that when we're babies the word doesn't come first. So the first was not the word. The first was the wisdom, then the word. So a single word has the power to create or destroy, and that is true because words are very, like the English language, spelling. Words are spelling. Curses, spelling. Communication is an essential process of maintaining interpersonal connections, being one of the keys to success in everything that is undertaken. Everyone feels the need to communicate because a life without sharing would be an endless series of frustrations. We would not know how to express our needs or how to understand the needs of those around us. Through communications, thoughts, opinions, emotions are expressed, secrets are shared, intentions are declared, help is requested, or knowledge is transmitted. When the flow of communication is stopped, when what is inside is not expressed, when we are waiting for a word to change or an explanation, there is uncertainty, fear, frustration, ignorance, unawareness, and disassociation, breaking ties. And this is this Mercury retrograde, and it leads us to the truth. And perhaps it's like we do have to go through some kind of delays or breaking down of this information and going back over. And it's like redoing this thing because there's some kind of righteousness in it. There's some kind of justice in it, something of this. And right at the time that Mercury's retrograde, Saturn's also retrograde, Neptune's also retrograde, and this is the second retrograde of the year. The first retrograde happened on my birthday around April 21st. So the same things happening around that time is the same things going to be happening around this time. I'm listening at the beginning. Oh, I love you, Marie. Mwah. Sorry, guys. Alright. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and this is like going to really release the things that we used to worry about. Alright, y'all.
Do you want a chicken patty?
Yeah.
I do too, please. Thank you.
I want one.
Alright, one more and then I'm gonna hang up. Page of Wands in reverse with the Sun. He's bringing some kind of bad news, but then the Knight of Wands comes on the Magician like, okay, bring all the bad news, bring all the stops, bring all the retrogrades, bring all of this, because no matter what, I'm the Magician on this horse. I will jump through the hoops, I'll jump through all them blockages, I'll jump over them flags, I'll jump through the fucking fence, I hear. It doesn't matter. He's not backing down. He'll stand up to anything. The five, look, both of these. He's not backing down to this. And this is leading us to a very big change. It's almost like we're going to be famous in a way. But there is something still under the surface that's still luring us. We're still stressed about, that's still leaving us in the dark. It's something still in the dark. And perhaps it has something to do with the how. Or like, how am I going to get it? It's like, that is where we're failing, or where the injustice is, or some kind of injustice. Maybe something got taken unjustly, like it got stolen. And this is like leading us to the thief, right? Where the Queen of Cups in reverse, where we're releasing all of this, like going back. I hear following the tracks to this, it's like leads us to the trunk, leads us to where the broken pieces are, and it's like, okay, well now, it's like now we get to the beginning, we can release it all. Yep, we're releasing the devil. It's like, well, once we break the chains of this devil, then we learn to accept this wand from the this was the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands. It's like, this wand is a new action. You accept this new action and you get a new feeling. And this is this healing. It's like we step into the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands. It's like when we step into healing, there's this new connection coming in after this disconnection. It's like this disconnection has to come to bring the connection. Hey, Lucas D. Hey, Jonathan Green. see if I'm being fed poison. Really? Jonathan Green is getting fed poison. Let's see. What's Jonathan Green up to? I'm not going to say that. I'm asking an open-ended question. See what Jonathan Green. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So there's the lovers. There's the moon. Here's the devil, which is the toxicity, the poison fire. And it's like it's attached to this dog, but the other dog got loose. This is the dog at the Page of Swords with this idea. And then you have these two, which here we have the pain as the Chariot, but this is the Chariot as the Hermit. I mean, this is the Hermit as the Chariot being hurt. And it's almost like, well, the devil in disguise is no longer in disguise. It's like, here's the devil, right? The devil, but it's the fool as the devil.
Here, I'll send you.
It's the devil as the fool. And it's as if this is like some kind of, you know, the fool is new. The fool is new. So maybe this is some kind of new devil bringing the hermit. Oh, is that mine? Thank you, baby. But then it knocks this devil is now no longer in disguise. It's almost like there's some kind of proof or something. This is very emotional. It's almost like her talons come out or something. But yeah, look, this is like sick with the poison. I so see this poison with the devil, this. Hey, Tina. Hey, you princess. I dreamt with my mom who passed, and she said we're cursed, meaning our family from our dad's side. Someone cursed us. Let's see, Tina Jacobs. Tina Jacobs. Oh my gosh. You got the devil too. And it was right in between. Oh my god, the family. Yes. And this is the family curse. Holy shit. M? You see that M? I don't know. M? The fourth? Or AI? M-A-I? Maya? But the devil was in there. And then we have the King of Swords and the 10. Wow, all this dark energy. Now, this is the Hierophant as the King of Swords. Wow, Matilda was my grandmother. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crazy. Well, maybe this was her. Because we have the King of Swords, which this is this conquering, like, oh, I am this, I am that, right? But this is the Hierophant as the King of Swords, meaning that he's conquering over some kind of holy something, and over this, the money, the pentacles, and over the death and the pain. Which it's like this money, it's like they buried the money with that, and that is like, that was the curse. I don't know if it was intentional. Perhaps it was almost a plan.
Mom, guess what? The video that we made of Pino's aunt, the Kepinaudis, it was carrying an egg.
Nuh-uh.
We saw it happen on video too.
Wow.
Mom, you gotta subscribe too.
I will.
You're sitting here.
Let me split this deck. The 10 of Cups is there.
Can I stay over
So
the
it's
whole
almost
week?
as like,
Because I'm just... No.
it's like these shells grow. These shells grow. And there's this threshold. So there's, it's like it's almost like I see these being a protection. This being in a protected. Being protected. See, the Queen of Cups. Don't mess with her while she's sleeping. That's crazy. Yes, save all Matt.
I love you.
Go vegan. Oh, where's that? Where'd you get that at?
down in the basement.
Oh, thanks. I can use it for my thing. Can you get me a ketchup, please?
Why didn't they subscribe yet? You guys need to subscribe to Ants Academy.
Or else.
Show them.
No, they will. They will. Give
No.
them time.
Or they
Ants
don't want to
Academy.
leave you live.
Right.
But look.
I can't. Can you? Give me ketchup.
I want to watch you.
Alright. Alright, guys. There's the new job that we've been waiting for such a long time for, or the new class to start, or the new information finally come in, or finally we received what we've been waiting for a long time. Perhaps it does happen.
Actually,
Wait. Hey, I'm
Keep on
okay.
going so your
Save
son
all
can hear you
animals go
talk.
vegan. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, because you said give me a chicken patty.
No, they always say that. Hey,
Why?
I'm okay. I don't know. They always say that every time.
Are they vegan?
I guess. I don't know. Shut that door.
What does vente mean?
Go there
Go where?
with them. So yeah, the scales are finally balanced once we accept some kind of truth about the new creation that we hold, 9111. About the power that we hold in this new creation. See, it's like we're turning our back to something, watching all the newness come, and this is these new creation. This is how we balance it out. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it? How to get rid of it? How to get rid of it? Alright, I'm telling you how I hear. It's like, not even death can take it away. But something about the water. Because this is death in reverse. It's like holding on. Maybe without death, holding on. Because this is holding on, not wanting to let go, right? It's not letting go, not even death, right? But with the Three of Pentacles, this is separating the pieces. Maybe there is some kind of pieces. There's these three different pieces, and then I see this white long, like, thing. It is the arm, but I don't see it as the arm. It's like one of the pieces is attached to this thing. And each of these pieces, I don't know if they go together or if you could take them apart. That will stop it, because the Hangman, this is saying that it can be healed, but perhaps after a long time. You know, this is saying that once, it's almost like something that you mix, like I said, something with the water, which perhaps is your consciousness, is your emotions, is this connection with the divine, the flow of things. Like he's just hanging. The Hangman hangs here. And as he hangs there, he receives the messages from the divine, and the divine help him solve the messages. You know, he's hanging here in this chaos, getting taken off the path. So that way could be a stop of communication and a freedom of the mind. It's like the stop of verbal communication frees the mind. It's like something about some kind of silent truth and the new path. And this is like the pieces put together. I don't know. Weird. But it is some kind of unfortunate event. And the thing is that you're this magician. You might be at the bottom. Still haven't reserved. and it's saying that the only way we can go is up. It's like, okay, well, we have this and this. What's needed is this, the thought and the action. So there's some kind of thought or a word and an action that needs to be taken, and perhaps it does have to do with the water and healing this in the hangman state. Yes, that's weird. Hello, my name is Kayagesh. Please tell me about my future. Randy, minding your own business is good for your teeth. Try it. I love you. I love you, Lauren. Oh, crazy. About your future, well, your future will change if you change what you're doing. So if you don't like what you hear, you can change what you're doing. You have the Hermit. And it's almost as if we're racing really quick into this, and maybe this that was racing, this change that came in really quick, perhaps with a word or with a thought or with some kind of new plan, came in and like stabbed you more than once, and not only from the back but from the front too. And it's that put us in this alone period, but as the Chariot, which brings us as a winner. You know, we're walking out of here alive, and this is what we have to be grateful for. Which this brings us to a decision that we have to make, a painful decision. But I hear the world is in your hands. The whole world's in your hands. Maybe I need to listen better. Maybe. Maybe you need to hang upside down. I don't know. Maybe you need to do that in water. You know, water had something to do with it. Water is in every single one of them things. So maybe you have to do that, but in water. Expanding from using dreams to see, to move to another divination. And he suggested expanding from using dreams to see, to move to another divination. All right, let's see. Let's use these cards. Lucas D. Suggestions. Okay, the Ten of Swords. And this is feeling the pain. So this is the one suggestion, feeling the pain, knowing it's over, and perhaps it does have to do with going to a master or somebody who's professional in this, or maybe going to a teamwork, or going to a group that knows what they're doing, a group that's been where you want to go, maybe. And it's something about this painful ending. It's like something has to end, and it's almost like that you have to feel it, you know, with this tattoo, how it's like how you have to feel it like that. Something about that. Now we have these three in the deep subconscious, these two over this pile, and this over nothing. We'll save that for the end. Now these two in the deep subconscious, this 6 and the High Priestess, this 6 in reverse, and the High Priestess, the 6 of Cups in reverse. And what's it under? 717 0858. The 6 of Cups in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. So you see, we have the same type energy, right? With this High Priestess in reverse, it's almost like I hear we choose the high road. We choose the high road, and it's almost as if the High Priestess in reverse is revealing some kind of secrets, but it's like going back to the past, like going back to the past or back to your childhood, perhaps. Back to maybe past lives. With the 6 of Cups, this is like a soul, like the soul, true soul, like back to the souls. I heard intention. With this 6 of Cups also in reverse, perhaps it does have to do with some kind of relationship, separation of a relationship. With the Judgment, it's like going back. It's like, don't go back.
I'm going in the dungeon.
My mom said.
And then look, this one is the Ten of Cups. So maybe it has something to do with when you were a child. And then this is like blackballed. I hear maybe you were blackballed as a child by your family for using some kind of divination, and you tucked it under. And this is going back to receive the information from the spirit of what it is that you were blackballed from when you were a child. To my inner self, yeah, maybe. Okay. You're giving me goosebumps. Lucas, I love
Subscribe to this. Subscribe to her.
you. I love you. Yeah, subscribe to Ann Academy.
Now subscribe to this person right here.
Excuse me. You can't just turn off the AC. Well, it's mine actually, so I can. Oh, you
Let me know, Lucas.
it's on my seat, which means I have control.
Who's eating my chicken? Where is my ketchup?
Just a little piece of ant.
Alright.
Wheel through this.
One. What that Russell? Love you, Russ. What's the energy for today? Joseph Rains, let's see. My future wealth. Alright, game on ass first. Future wealth. The Hermit. And the Chariot. It looks like you do have to go through something alone and a lot of pain, but you do come out the winner as the Chariot. I hear keep your reins in motion. Can you please lower that a little bit? Thank you. Alright. Joseph Reigns. What's the energy for today? King of Swords in reverse. I hear chopping it off. The Hierophant in reverse. You are dealing with some kind of dream, something toxic. The devil. We got the devil and the moon, and then in the moon we have these two from the devil. It's almost like, and then here it's almost like we're being lured or stuck here to make some kind of decision that's very painful, right? And we're looking right at the moon where it's like we can't see, we can only feel. It's something of the deep subconscious. Maybe it's like a dream, or it's almost like we're being sucked. Like controlled by the moon or something. Like, you know how the moon controls the tides, that brings the tides in. It's like the moon is bringing they're like crawling on the ground, like going to the moon. Not only the tides, but these people too. And it's almost like we're connected to the moon somehow. And it's bringing us to make some kind of decision. Maybe it is a decision about love, you know, because the lovers are here, and it is bringing some kind of, you know, there are these things releasing from the moon. Maybe it is some kind of emotion that has to do with this toxicity, this devil, because, you know, this is the Fool as the devil, so perhaps we are doing something new. Maybe it's toxic. Maybe we are breaking chains. But then with the King of Swords in reverse.
Hey, come here, hang on us. We're looking at the ants. Hey, we're looking at the
This
ants.
is like flaws and all.
Looking at the ants.
Because it's also the Hierophant in reverse, which he's like going his own way. Maybe you would cut something off, cut something it's some kind of communication off, or communication was cut off, and now it's like, okay, now we just go our own way, or go a way we never went before. Perhaps this is like, okay, no more of this now. And look, there's the Fool again and the Hierophant again. And this is this new way. This Hierophant's going the new way. So maybe he does get cut off, or you're the Hierophant that do cut it off. And then you come as the Fool with these 2 keys. Now you got the keys as the Hierophant. You're going your own way, your new way. You're leaving behind all of this from the past.
Dude, ghost almost just killed us.
Some kind of new protection. That is your reading, Joseph. I'm doing you now.
And if Tavy didn't stop us, because he said, wait, you need to fix something.
That was for you, Joseph.
The branch was landing right in my face.
So yeah, you're coming out. You might be hurt, but I hear you're alive and you're winning. That's the 7 of Cups. And then I see the High Priestess and the Queen. It's like, okay, let's focus on ourselves, even though we do have this, a choice to make, or some kind of decision. It's like, go with your heart. The 7 of Cups. It's almost like, yeah, we have to choose. It's like almost like all of this to choose from. We don't even know, perhaps. And with the Squirrel of Wands, we're turning our back to this new love. Focus on a nut. Hey, Katie from Australia. Much love back to you. I've been really out of sorts since my mom passed. Oh, so sorry to hear this, so, Tina. Sending you healing energy. You're welcome, Joseph. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Can you do a love reading for me?
Oh, heck no. Nope. I'm never going down that basement ever again.
Stop. Okay.
TV. Oh.
Maybe next time. That was a love reading, I think. Alright, guys. I'm hanging up. I need to eat my lunch. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you, everyone, for helping.
Oh, heck no, bro. I'm
Love
never
ya.
going down there ever again.
Stop. I told you not to go down there.